श्रीशुक उवाच तस्येथं भाषमाणस्य प्रह्लादो भगवत्प्रियः आजगाम श्रेष्ठ रागापतिरिवोदिता। श्रीशुक उवाच, श्रीशुक गोस्वामी said, तस्या बलि महाराज इत्थम् in this way भाषमाणस्य while describing his fortunate position, Prahlada, Maharaj Prahlad, his grandfather, Bhagavad Priyaha, the most favored devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Ajagama appeared there, Kuru Shrestha, best of the Kurus, Maharaj Parikshit, Rakapati, the moon giver like Uddita having risen. Sukha Goswami said, O best of the Kurus, while Bali Maharaj was describing his fortunate position in this way, the most dear devotee of the Lord, Prahlad Maharaj, appeared there, like the moon rising in the night time. Tamindrasena Swapitamaham Sriya Virajamanam Tamindrasena Swapitamaham Sriya Virajamanam Nalinayate Kshanam Prasham Shangam Paramanjana Visham Pralambabahum Subhagarsha Bhakmachata. Tam that Prahlad Maharaj Indrasena, Bali Maharaj who now opposes all the military force of Indra, Swa Pitamaham, his grandfather Shriya, present with all beautiful features, Virajamanam, standing there, Nalin Ayata Ichanam, with eyes as broad as the petals of lotus, Pramshum, a very beautiful body, Tisanga Ambaram, dressed in yellow garments, Anjan Trisham with his body, black ointment for the eyes, Pradlambabam, very long arms, Shubha Grisham, the best of all auspicious person, action himself. Then Bali Maharaj saw his grandfather Prahlad Maharaj, the most fortunate personality, whose dark body resembled black ointment for the eyes. His tall, elegant figure was dressed in yellow garments. He had long arms and beautiful eyes were like the petals of a lotus. He was very dear and pleasing to everyone who loved him. Okay, 14. तस्मै बलैर्वारुणपाशयन्त्रिता समर्हणं नोपजहार पूर्ववत् ननाममूर्धानश्रुविलोललोचना सव्रीडनीचीनमुखो बभूव तस्मै and Prahlad Maharaj Bali Maharaj Varuna being bound by the ropes of Varuna, Samarhanam befitting respect, na not Upajahar offered Purvat like before Nanam, he offered obeisances Murtana with the head, Ashru Vilola Lochna, eyes inundated with the tears, Sa Virida with the shyness, Nichin and downward Mukha face, Bahuvaha, he so became. Being bound up by the ropes of Varuna, Bali Maharaj could not offer befitting respect to Prahlad Maharaj as he had before. Rather, he simply offered respectful obeisances with his head because he was tied up. His eyes being inundated with tears and his face lowered in shame. Okay, since Bali Maharaj had been arrested by Lord Vaman Dev, he was certainly to be considered an offender. Bali Maharaj seriously felt that he was an offender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Certainly, Prahlad Maharaj would not like this. Therefore, Bali Maharaj was ashamed and hung his head. He is thinking, my dear Prahlad Maharaj, my grandfather has come. He pleased Lord like anything, but I would not please Lord. I am an offender. What he will say? What is the use of such a grandson like you? You are an offender to Lord. So because of that shame, he is having his head down, his face lowered in shame. He was tied up with arrested by Varuna Pash, so he could not pay obeisances, but he paid Bali Maharaj just by his head, bowing down his head, he offered respect to Prahlad Maharaj. Okay. स तत्र हासीनमुदीक्ष्य सत्पतिं हरिं सुनन्दाद्यनुगैरुपासितम् उपेत्य भूमौ चित्सा महामना ननाम मूर्धना पुलकाश्रितल्वा सा Prahlad Maharaj there tatra there ha asinam Asinam, seated Udiksha after seeing Tatpatim, the Supreme Personality of God and Master of the liberated soul. Herein, Lord Hari, Sunanda Adi Anukai by his followers like Sunanda Upasitam being worshipped, Upetya reaching nearby, Bhumau on the ground, Siksha with head put down. Mahamana, the great devotee, Nanam offered witness Murdana with his head. Kulak Ashru Kalva, agitated by tears of salvation. When the great personality Prahlad Maharaj saw that the Supreme Lord was sitting there, surrounded and worshipped by his intimate associates like Nanda, he was overwhelmed with tears of jubilation. Approaching the Lord and falling to the ground, he offered obeisances to the Lord with his head. Sri Prahlad Uvacha Tvavayev Dattam Padamendra Murjikam Ritam Tadevad Tateva Shovanam Manye Mahanasya Krito Hi Anugraho Vipranchito Yachri Atma Mohanat. Sri Prahlad Uvacha, Prahlad Maharaj said, Vaya by your lordship gave indeed Dattam which had been given Padam, this position, Antram of the King of Heaven, Pujitam, very, very great, Hirtam has been taken away, that Eva indeed, Satya today, Tatha as Eva indeed. Shobram, beautiful Mani, I consider Mahan, very great, Asya, often Balimana, Siddha has been done by he indeed, Anugraha, mercy, Brahmita, the beloved of Yad, because Sriya from the opulence Atma, Anunath, which was covering the cost of self-realization. Prahlad Maharaj said, My Lord. Now he's saying, paid obeisances to Lord, and now he's saying, My Lord, it is your Lordship who gave this Bali the very great opulence of the post of the heavenly king. And now, today it is you who have taken it all away. I think you have acted with equal beauty in both ways. Because his exalted position as king of heaven was putting him in the darkness of ignorance. You have done him a very merciful favor by taking away all his offenses. What Prahlad Maharaj is saying. So as it is said, Yasam Anugrami Arishyata Dhanam Sanai, it is by the mercy of the Lord that one gets all material opulences. But if such material opulences causes one to become puffed up and forget the process of self-realization, the Lord certainly takes all the opulences away. Okay, the Lord bestows mercy upon his devotee by helping him find out his constitutional position. For that purpose, the Lord is always ready to help the devotee in every way, but material opulence is sometimes dangerous because it diverts one's attention to false prestige by giving one the impression that he is the owner and master of everything he surveys. Although actually this is not the fact. So to protect the devotee from such a misunderstanding, the Lord, showing his special mercy, sometimes take away his material possession. Okay, so one should not be thinking like my Lord is thinking. So sometimes person is too much puffed up, Lord will take away the thing and then he will become humble. यया हि विद्वान् अपि मुह्यते यत् स्तत्तु विचष्टे गतिमात्मनो यथा तस्मै नमस्ते जगदीश्वराय वै नारायणाखिल लोक साक्षी. Yaya, by which material opulence indeed vidwan api, even a person fortunately advanced in education, muhyate becomes bewildered yata self-control that who which stay can search for the thing progress atma of self yata properly tasmai unto him nama. I offer my respect obeisance unto you Jagat Ishwaraya, unto the Lord of the universe. Why indeed Narayana, unto the Lordship Narayana, Akhil Loka Sakshine, who are the witness of all creation. So Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Prahlad Maharaj saying material opulence is so bewildering that it makes even a learned, self-controlled man forget to search for the goal of self-realization. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan, the Lord of the universe, can see everything by his will. Therefore, I offer my respectful witnesses unto him. The words "Ko vichaste gatim atmano yatha" indicate that when one is puffed up by the false prestige of possessing material opulence, he certainly neglects the goal of self-realization. This is the position of the modern world. Because of so-called scientific improvements in material opulences, people have entirely given up the path of self-realization. Practically, no one is interested in God, one's relationship with God, or how one. Nobody is interested in this. Modern men have altogether forgotten such questions because they are mad from material possessions. If this kind of civilization continues, the time will soon come when the Supreme Personality of Godhead will take away all the material possessions and people will come to their senses. Okay, so sometime when people are too much in the material idea and forget God, sometime Krishna will do these things so that people will come to the senses. Take away all the material evidences, opulence, then we will come to the sense, oh, we have to go to Krishna. So now from 18 to 23 shlokas, this Vindyavali will speak. Sri Shuka Vacha Tasyanusranmato Rajan Praladasya Kritanjale Hiranyagarbho Bhagavan Vacha Madhusudanam Sri Shuka Vacha Sri Sukta Goswami said Tasya Anusranmata so that he could hear Rajan of the Parikshit Praladasya Maharaj Kirta Anjale, who was standing with folded hands. Hiranyagarbha, Lord Brahma, Bhagavan, the most powerful, Vacha said, Madhusudanam unto Madhusudan, the personality of Godhead. Sukadeva Goswami continued, O King Parikshit, Lord Brahma then began to speak of the Supreme Personality of Godhead within the hearing of Prahlad Maharaj, who stood nearby with folded hands. Patam Bhiksha Patim Sati Tatpatim Bhaya Vipala Pranjali Pranato Pendra Babasi Vangi Nirpa. Baddham arrested Viksha seeing Patim, her husband, Sadhvi, the chaste woman, Patni Bali Maharaj wife, Bhaya Vihubala, being very disturbed with fear, Pranjali, with folded hands, Pranata, having offered obeisances, Upendram, unto Vamanadev, Babhashe, addressed Avakti with face downward, Pao Maharaj. But Bali Maharaj's chaste wife, afraid and aggrieved at seeing her husband arrested, immediately offered obeisances to Lord Vamandev Upendra. She folded her hands and spoke as follows. Although Lord Brahma was speaking, he had to stop for a while because Bali Maharaj's wife Vindhyavali was very agitated and afraid, wanted to say something. Brahma was about to speak, but she came and she started speaking. Sri Vindhyavali Ruvacha Krida Ardhamatman Idam Tirjagat Kirtam Te Swamyam Tu Tatra Kutyo Para Ishak Kuryu Kartu Prabhostava Kimasayat Avahanti Taktya Hiryastavad Varopit Karta Kartrikvadaha. Sri Vindhyavali Vacha, Vindhyavali, the wife of Bali Maharaj, said, Krida Artham, for the sake of pastime, Artham of your Sachitam. Thus, Trijaga, the three was this was Kritam was created there by Swamyam, corporate two, but Tatra thereupon Kriya Puringraspat, Apre others. Isha, oh my Lord, could you have established Kardu for the Supreme Creator, Prabhu for the Supreme Mediator, Tava for your good self, Kimvad, Ashyata for the Supreme Mediator, Avahanti they can offer, Takta Hriya, shameless, without intelligence. But by you, Avaropita falsely imposed because of poor fund of knowledge, Tirvadha, the purpose of such a foolish agnostics. The Bali Maharaj by Vidyavali. Srimati Vindhyavali said, Oh my Lord, you have created the entire universe for the enjoyment of your personal pastime. But foolish, unintelligent men have claimed proprietorship for material enjoyment. Certainly, they are shameless agonists, falsely claiming proprietorship. They think they can give charity and enjoy. In such a condition, what good can they do for you? Who are the independent creator, maintainer, and annihilator of this universe? Bali Maharaj's wife, who was most intelligent, supported the arrest of her husband and accused him of having no intelligence because he had claimed proprietorship of the property of the land. Such a claim is a sign of demoniac lie. Although the demigods who are officials appointed by the Lord for management are attached to materialistic enjoyment, they never claim to be proprietors of the universe, for they know that the actual proprietor of everything is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the qualification of the demigods. But the demigods, instead of accepting the exclusive proprietorship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, claim the property of the universe for themselves through demarcations of nationalism. This part is mine and that part is yours. They say this part I can give in charity and this part I can keep for my enjoyment. These are all demonic concepts. This is described in Bhagavad Gita. Idam adya maya labdam imam prapse manuratam. Thus far, I have acquired so much money and land. Now I have to add more and more. In this way, I shall be the greatest proprietor of everything. Who can compete with me? So they are all. So actually, this is a. I have this money, this land, and some more will come. People are actually planning all the time. Like, okay, now I have this much. After 2 years, I will become manager. I'll get 40% hike. Then I will have this much salary. Then I will buy a car. All these things they are wasting their life. I have acquired so much money and land. Now I have to add some more and more. In this way, I shall be the greatest proprietor of everything. Who can compete with these? Are all demonic concepts. So Bali Maharaj wife is actually kind of supporting that. Okay, it is good that you have arrested him. He was thinking that this is mine and was planning to give you in charity. What is his? Eh? Nothing belongs to anyone. Everything belongs to Krishna. So what charity could do? So Bali Maharaj's wife accused Bali Maharaj by saying that although the Supreme Personality of God had arrested him, showing him extraordinary mercy, and although Bali Maharaj was offering his body to the Supreme Lord for the Lord's third step, he was still in the dark. Actually, the body did not belong to him. But because of his long standing demonic mentality, he could not understand this. Even the body does not belong, how can he offer this? So he thought that since he had been defamed for his inability to fulfill his promise of charity, and since the body belonged to him, he would free himself from defamation by offering his body. Actually, however, the body does not belong to anyone but the Supreme Personality of Godhead by whom the body is given, as stated in Bhagavad Gita. ईश्वरा सर्वभूतानां हृदय से अर्जुन तिष्ठति ब्राह्मण सर्वभूतानि यन्त्ररूढानि मायया. The Lord is situated in the core of everyone's heart, and according to the material desire of the living entity, the Lord offers a particular type of machine, the body, through the agency of this limited energy. The body actually does not belong to the living entity. It belongs to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Under the circumstances, how could Bali Maharaj claim that the body belonged to him? So it's all clear that first of all he did a mistake claiming that everything is belong to me and I will give you in charity. 3 steps, because nothing belongs to him. And then another thing, now everything Krishna has taken, but still he is thinking that this body belongs to me, which also does not belong to him. So again, his wife is saying he's again thinking in different way. It's good you are asking. So thus Vindhyavali, Bali Maharaj's intelligent wife, prayed that her husband be released by the Lord's causeless mercy. Otherwise, Bali Maharaj was nothing but a shameless. Specifically described as Tekta Hiryas Tad Avarop Kritirvadaha, a foolish person claiming proprietorship over the property of the Supreme Person. In the present age, Kali Yuga, the number of such shameless men who are agonistics, disbelieving in the existence of God has increased, trying to defy the authority of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So-called scientists, philosophers, and politicians manufacture plans and schemes for the destruction of the world. They cannot do anything good for the world, and unfortunately, because of Kali Yuga, they have plunged the affairs of the world into mismanagement. Thus, there is a great need for the Krishna conscious movement or the benefit of innocent people who are being carried away by propaganda of such evil. At least innocent people should be saved. So if the present status quo is allowed to continue, people will certainly suffer more and more under the leadership of this demonic agnostic. So now, three shloka Brahmaji will speak. Lord Brahma. Sri Brahmo Vacha Bhut Bhavan Bhutesha Dev Dev Jaganmaya Munchena Sarvasvam Nayam Arhati Nigraham. Sri Brahma Vacha, Lord Brahma said, Bhut Bhavana, O Supreme Being, well wisher of everyone, who can cause one to flourish. Bhut Isha, O Master of everyone, Deva Deva, O worshipful deity of the demigod, Jagat Maya, O all pervading one, Muncha, please release Enam this poor Bali Maharaj, hit the Sarvasvam, now bereft of everything, not I am Superman, Arhati deserves Nigram punishment. Lord Brahma said, O well-wisher and master of all living entities, O worshipable deity of all the demigods, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, now this man has been sufficiently punished. Oh, you have taken everything. Now you can release him. He does not deserve to be punished more. When Lord Brahma saw that Prahlad Maharaj and Vindhyavali had already approached the Lord to ask mercy for Bali Maharaj, he joined them and recommended Bali Maharaj's release on the grounds of worldly calculations. कृष्णाते अनेन दत्ता भूर्लोका कर्मार्जिताशये निवेदितं च सर्वस्वम् आत्मविकल्पयाधिया. Krishna all they unto you anena by Bali Maharaj Datta having been given or returned bhurloka all land and all planets karma arjita cha whatever he achieved by his past activities ye all of which niveditam cha have been offered to you sarvasvam. Sarvasvam, everything he possesses, Atma in his body, avikilvaya, without hesitation, via by such intelligence. So Bali Maharaj had already offered everything to your lordship, Brahmaji Singh, without hesitation. He has offered his land, the planets, and whatever else he earned by his past activity, including even his own body. Yatpadayor sathadi salilam pradaya durvankurerapi vidaya satim sapariyam apyuttamam gatimasau bhajate trilokim daswan vikalva manaha akmati vrichet. Yatpadayo at the Lord's feet of your lordship asat asatji, the great-minded person who is without duplicity, Salilam water, Pradaya of the Rupa with fully grown grass, Ankurai and with birds of flowers, Api, although Vidhaya offering something most exalted, Saparyam with lordship, Api, although Uttamam, the most highly elevated, Gatim, destination associated with worship. Three lokim, the three worlds, thus one given to you, avikalva manaha, without mental duplicity, katham, how, arthin, and the distress condition of being arrested with chase together. Brahmaji is saying, by offering even water, this is still a nice sloka. Brahmaji is saying, by offering even water, newly grown grass, or flower buds at your lotus feet, those who maintain no mental duplicity can achieve the most exalted position within the spiritual world. This just by giving a little water, offering tulsi, some little flower or leaf, you are happy and you will give somebody residence in the your spiritual planet, in the spiritual world. This Bali Maharaj, without duplicity, has now offered everything in the three worlds. How then can he be deserved to suffer from us? Brahmaji is saying, I am not able to figure out this. Little water is pleasing you, and this Bali is given everything. All the three worlds he has given, and his own body is given. But still you are arresting him. What is this? I am not able to follow this thing. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Patram puspam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadam bhakti upahtam. Ashnami Pratatmana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is so kind that if an unsophisticated person with devotion and without duplicity offers at the lotus feet of the Lord a little water, a flower, a fruit, or a leaf, the Lord accepts it. Then the devotee is promoted to Vaikuntha. the spiritual world. Brahma drew the Lord's attention to this subject and requested that he release Bali Maharaj, who was suffering, being bound by the ropes of Varuna, and who had already given everything, including the three worlds and whatever he possessed. Brahmaji said, "Are you said na patram phalam toyam." Remember this now, please, my Lord, please do something. This Bali is now suffering, arrested in Varuna's rope. 24. Okay, so here this request of these people are completed from 12 to 23. Now last section 24, 34, 34. Baman Deva will show a special mercy on exceptional mercy on Bali Maharaj. So that section